In this video, I'm going to dispel some of the myths that are out there about ketamine and tell you about what it can really do for you. Hey everybody, my name is Leah Benson and I am Tampa's first and, at the time of this video, Tampa's only ketamine-assisted psychotherapist. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad information out there about ketamine. So in this video, I am going to dispel some of the myths and talk about what it can really do for you. The first and probably the most common misconception about ketamine out there is that it's just a party drug. Well, first off, let me tell you, ketamine is actually the world's most perfect anesthetic. It's used every day around the world, even on children. And it's also listed as a World Health Organization essential medicine. And that's because it's cheap, it's safe, and it's effective at putting people to sleep without negative physical side effects. So, more than being a party drug, it's actually an amazing medicine. Now, do some people abuse it as a party drug? Sure, but some people sniff glue to get high too. That doesn't mean glue isn't useful for its intended purpose. Bottom line, I think we can all agree there are plenty of substances out there that could be used either for good or ill. So we'll leave that myth at that, shall we? The next myth you need to understand about ketamine is the fabled K-hole, AKA the dreamlike state you can't get out of when you've taken too much ketamine as a party drug and you get what's coming to you at that higher dose. You see, a K-hole is nothing more than exactly where you want to be to solve seriously deep-rooted mental health troubles like trauma and depression. In fact, there are many studies that demonstrate that the K-hole state is exactly the place where the effects of ketamine for mental health kick in, especially for treatment-resistant depression. So, if you've heard K-hole horror stories from recreational users of ketamine, I'll put your mind at ease. Let's say your intention was to party, but you've become so anesthetized by excessive ketamine that you're lying there in your thoughts, sensory information coming at you all distorted without being able to easily move. Of course, that's going to feel terrible. Rest assured, there is no dose taken for mental health reasons that will anesthetize you to the point where you literally cannot move. But if you know you're going into this dreamlike state, and you know that this is the state where the deepest mental health benefits of ketamine really start, then you'll be looking forward to it, and it won't be scary. The third myth I want to address today is that ketamine is a horse tranquilizer. So here we go. Is ketamine a horse tranquilizer? Yes. Long story short, yes. Veterinarians use ketamine as an anesthetic on horses. They also use it on cats and dogs and cattle and camels, monkeys, and lots of other animals. And that's because, just like in humans, which is where it was first used as an anesthetic, ketamine is pretty much a perfect anesthetic because of its safety profile for respiratory and cardiovascular function. So again, yes, vets use large doses of ketamine on large animals to anesthetize them. Does that mean we should follow a logic that says a veterinary application of ketamine means there's no therapeutic application or potential for facilitation of healing in humans? Absolutely not. That would be kind of like saying we shouldn't use antibiotics in humans because they use antibiotics on horses. Pretty absurd. Now, if you have more questions about ketamine that you'd like cleared up, check out my book, The Beginner's Guide to Ketamine Therapy for Mental Health, at ketaminetherapybook.com, or I'd be more than happy to answer your questions personally. Contact me at leahbensontherapy.com and we'll schedule an appointment.